Hello everyone, welcome to our first lesson. What is a blockchain? Before we get started, let's test your knowledge. What is a blockchain? Is it A, a centralized database managed by a single server? B, an encrypted file stored on a cloud computing network? Or C, a shared digital ledger that stores data across a network of computers? Take a moment and pause the video and write your answer in the comments below. Okay, if you said C, you're exactly right. A blockchain is a shared digital ledger that stores data across the network of computers. By the end of this video, you'll be able to answer this question with more confidence. Before we can really grasp blockchain, we first need to understand one of its most important building blocks, the cryptographic hash. A cryptographic hash is a one-way math function that turns any data into a unique digital fingerprint. The output is always the same length, no matter the size of the input. If even one character changes, the fingerprint changes completely. This makes hashes perfect for proving data hasn't been tampered with. The key to understanding blockchains is also its core properties: immutability, transparency, and decentralization. Immutability means that once data is recorded, it cannot be altered or deleted. This, along with cryptographic keys, helps secure the blockchain. Transparency allows anyone to see all transactions, though personal identities are protected. And decentralization means no single person or company controls the network. All this together with security. First, let's talk about immutability. Once data is recorded on the blockchain, it becomes extremely difficult and economically impractical to change or delete. This security comes from several layers. Each block contains a cryptographic hash that changes if any data is modified. Blocks are linked together in a chain, and thousands of computers must agree on any changes. Cryptography secures this system through digital signatures. For example, your private key creates signatures that prove you own your assets, while your public key lets others verify those signatures without accessing your funds. Next is transparency. On a public blockchain, all transactions are visible to everyone with access to the internet. You can look up any transaction online and see the exact amount of cryptocurrency that moved and when it happened. While the transaction details are public, the real-world identities behind wallet addresses typically remain pseudo-anonymous, unless linked through exchanges or other services. This transparency is what allows us to track digital assets and tokens on the network. A token can represent anything from digital money to ownership of art or even voting rights in an organization. Finally, we have decentralization. This means that no single person, company, or government controls the network. Because there's no central authority, the network needs a way for everyone to agree on new transactions. This is called consensus. The two most common contributions to consensus are proof of work, where computers compete to solve puzzles, and proof of stake, where participants lock up their crypto to validate new blocks. This decentralized model is one of blockchain's greatest strengths, but also a key factor in its security. All right, you're on your way to becoming fluent in Web3 and blockchain. You've learned the essentials and concepts of building technical fluency you need to succeed. Now, to truly lock in your knowledge, you can review and test what we've learned. All right? Take a moment. Think about these. We talked about what a blockchain is. Can you remember that? What is a blockchain? We talked about the key properties of the blockchain, such as immutability, transparency, and what is it? Can you remember? Decentralization. And we always also talked about another very important thing, cryptographic hashes. Cryptography is a huge component of blockchain security. Okay, take a moment. Try to define these terms in your head. Once you're done, choose one and let us know in the comments below. Okay, everyone, thank you very much for watching. But let's keep learning. Head over to our website to get the full lesson and take the quiz to test your knowledge. The link is in the description below, and we will see you next time.